So arrow, but I was able to get away.
I mean, managing to get the little wanderer from the get-go is good enough for See You Soon. The arrow is being launched, but it doesn't hit on Rasi. The 4 flickers coming out from Game1 Esport, knowing that the opponent has a Fanny trying to, run away from the cutthroat or run away from the steel cable could be the idea, but would it be possible or not? We shall see soon.
And also, I want to remind you guys that there is the One Piece Asia Tour in Jakarta happening. It's the biggest exhibition in Indonesia where you get to see the 5-meter giant Luffy figure and enjoy a lot more such games and merchandises. So do check out the event in the live stream description and use Kohai One Piece promo code when you register for it. Against my esports, off to a very standard start. And again, number 1 rule against the Fanny: don't let the Fanny get a hit.
I mean, it's easier for you to see that, but it's even tough to be able to perform it as well. As of now, Tuzu level 4, Jaja as well level 4. So both Lethal Counter and Cutthroat is available for them to be able to use. It depends on how they want to start things out. Look at Boxy in the front line, almost hitting the implosion level as of now.
And he's going to hit level 4 and instantly
Oh!
Jaja gets forced away. Here comes a big Tyrant's Revenge on a tree in a final slash implosion though as a response from See You Soon. Kim flickers away. Hakim doing the same as Min now tries to get something in return. Hakim gets terrified. Game1 Esports gets away with no casualties.
The thing about Valentina is, right, I know we've been casting for some quite a concept time, right? But I was surprised. Since when Season had a Balmond? But I just remembered, okay, she stole the later counter, hence why she is in the Balmond form. But the fact that the implosion coming out from Boxy after a very, very good Tyrant's Revenge coming out from Kim is just showing that the prowess both of Romers having a good time in terms of their big ultimates. It's just that both teams cannot follow up immediately after the big engagement being done by both Romans.
Kim now does finally have his ultimate as he was level 3 just now. The bot didn't brave the spider instantly. They want to go onto Hakim, who will dash away with the Vengeance. Just perfect movement. They get the Abyssal Arrow stun onto Tuzu, and he will try to walk out of his
Nice.
Tyrant Revenge. Slams him into the wall, and that's first blood given away to GMX. But a good pushback from Boxy will give See You Soon 1 in return. Hakim will use the Vengeance to dash safety. It's even trade.
I mean, this turtle has not been taken as of yet by either of these teams. Good arrow coming up from Min, good engagement coming up from Kim as well, being able to kill off Tuzu. But See You Soon, still within this game, how they manage to, just retain their own position and get a kill back of their own.
Again, this dance for the 3rd time in this game. They are still dancing around Turtle, but this time GMX will not have the Tyrant's Revenge, unfortunately, and Min will be forced away, terrified, ran down by Boxy. Min will have to flicker the safety, and See You Soon will get the turtle.
Turtle slain by Com Asia. See You Soon, managing to get the first engagement, the first benefit of the game. Boxy right now have the implosion, have the flicker, looks forward onto the bot side, but in QT and Kim, good map awareness from them, just run away out of that danger zone and to safety of their own place.
I want to say, as much as Hakim has escaped death a few times, he is definitely behind in terms of experience. Now, 2 members of Fusion want to go on to him, but Charlotte's a bit durable, so he will survive that onslaught. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Boxy shows up as Rasu is also there. Boxy now out in the open, use the implosion on the tree, flickers to safety. There's no fight for him.
I mean, that's a good defensive implosion as well as a defensive flicker coming out from Boxy, not allowing Game1 Esport to get any particular kills, but Run, as of now, having a difficult time up against InQT on the bot side. Countless of times InQT managing to land good amounts of damage in terms of the Tonopart memory. So he needs some help, he needs some assistance to be able to release the pressure from InQT.
Jaja will spot some members to get an Abyssal Arrow. Good flicker, Tyrant's Revenge. They're gonna power onto Rasu and take him out. But MQT will back away. The Corrosion Strike is dead. Tornapart Memory is used, but not enough to get the kill. Boxy not able to follow up, and Game1 Esports walks away with a kill.
That's a very good combination of skills coming up from Kim as well as Min. Again, they did the similar thing against Tuzu, and again right now towards the Valentina. Good chains of stuns, good chains of skills, and also the follow-up to be able to get that kill. As of now, it's 2-4-2 in terms of kill. In terms of goal, there's not big of a difference between See You Soon as well as Game1 Esports.
All things considered, See You Soon will be able to get to bottom tier 1 just as the turtle spawns, and Run is now ahead in terms of experience as well. Kim able to find a knockup on to Rasul, forcing him to flicker to safety as Boxy is the implosion on the tool. Here comes the Fanny coming able to steal cables and just absolutely decimate the members of GMX. That will be 2 members down.
That is the biggest advantage of Implosion as well as Flicker, right? I mean, not even Flicker, just the skill set itself. What are you gonna do? You cannot stop it, and you just have to take it up on your chin. And Game1 Esports, they need to be able to somewhat predict when the implosion is gonna come out, and they need to be able to take care of their positioning. If not, Boxy can do that all day long. 1-man implosion, 2-man implosion with a follow-up from Tuzu as well as Run. Game1 Esports are quite in deep trouble if they don't, change a bit of their habits.
Especially when Implosion right now just instantly stuns you, right? You do no longer have to wait for the vacuum buffer. But let's see Game1 Esports trying to get Tuzu up top, but cannot get him in time. Well, thankfully they will get this top tier 1 at least. Let's see this camp, Rasu and Boxy inside that jungle. We'll see this purple buff being started by Jaja. Gonna hit level 10, so same level as Tuzu. Should be able to secure this support. Comes in with Brave Spider. Hakim now in a horrible spot, dashes away, able to dodge everything, and now sees the whole team of See You Soon. Here comes Kim in the midst of things, and that's gonna be the Brave Spider. Boxy again! Explosion! With a 4-man knockup follow-up, and GMX completely gets run down by See You Soon, and IMQT only getting Trabot in return.
I mean, that is a heaven of a positioning from Aroma and the patience from Boxy, and just waiting and waiting and waiting. Finally, 4-man group up, implosion straight away, follow up by the little counter by Valentina. Look at Boxy right there, just waited it out. Okay, he sees Games, he sees 4-man as well, flicker forward, 3-man, and follow up from Rasui with the little counter. Was super on point. Regardless of what happens, IMQT have to give props. He did manage to get a good stun off, and as well as the stacking from the torn apart memory. So there was some good counter engagement by Game1 Esports, but See You Soon with Boxy with the biggest implosion of all.
And Boxy already making 2 big plays in a row, and things are starting to escalate in favor of See You Soon. Look at Boxy eating up the space on that bottom quadrant of the map. Almost a 5,000 gold lead for See You Soon. First Lord now spawning on the bottom side. See You Soon, they are not going to waste any time engaging on the objective. GMX, they just have no way to contest this. They might try it, okay, with shutting out the Time's Revenge, but it's too late. Lord is already gone, secured by the side of See You Soon. Run will get it.
I mean, the smallest of pixel by that imbecile arrow, I thought could have stolen it, but Run managing to get that final hit on towards the Lord. But look at Boxy's positioning again. No one noticed him in there. No one knows he's there, so he's just waiting out, and scouting out Game1 Esports, knowing the position. And look at Ra, having the little counter always on hand to be able to follow up with the implosion. Game1 Esports needs to know this trend, right? Whenever there is an implosion, there is always little counter from Rasui to be able to follow up. So what they need to do is to be able to somehow either capture the Tigral or Ra, but do they have the output damage enough to be able to kill? That is the main question.
And I mean, most of GMX's members needs to be on top of you to take you down. Aside from the Brody, right? So even if you catch Boxy, you power on him, he's gonna just press implosion, and suddenly the whole fight gets turned around. Look at Boxy, such an early immortality. This man is ready to throw his body to get an advantage. See the Kim charging up that Tyrant's Revenge, not gonna use it any. Tyrant's Rage not using it anyway. Final Slash actually able to catch the Rasu and take him out. Good stuff from GMX, take advantage of it. Min does go down, but they also found the Fanny, so that's 2-for-1 in favor of Game1 Esports. And now they find the Flicker, try to get over the knockback onto Boxy. Here comes the implosion, and Run to start dealing out damage with the big balls and big damage, but IMQT doing the same in the back line. Torn memory gets used, but it's actually Trabot that finds the kill. And now IMQT pops the immortality off Boxy. They're trying to run him down. Boxy running away. He gets the outer cycle, but a Flicker forward from IMQT will take him out of the game. GMX with the wipeout.
I mean, GMX with the wipeout, and it all started with IMQT holding that back line, knowing that I do have the damage, I do have that torn apart memory, I do have the stacks, and he did really, really well. I felt like See you soon. Over pressured that moment right there. It was just too much aggression shown by them, but in QT with the wind of nature, just negating all the physical damage coming out from a run that allows him to get that wipe out up against Houston.
Stun into a knock. Perfect
Nice.
combo from GMX. Tuzu down for a second time. He will be back up before as the Lord spawns, but I mean, all of this happened because of one final slash from Hakim. Look at this. GMX have stabilized the game. You see Boxy, and they have regained control of the map. And it seems like they want more. Final slash is still available if GMX wants to push the envelope.
GMX have to push the envelope. I mean, they do have the advantage and they don't want to let it go. They have the map control. They don't want to let go of the paddle. They need to go for the kill. They need to go for the aggression and not allow Season to have any breather of a moment and to be able to get the game back onto their hands. And they are trying to do it as much as they can. Good hit, knowing that run is on that push on the bot side, but Game1 Esports trying to take this slowly but surely.
Lord is going to be worked on right now. And while that was happening, Tuzu will be shoving the top wave. You can see Hakim will go for the recall. GMX will let the Lord reset. That's going to allow him to get enhanced. 12 minutes into the game. This is where things start to get tense. Seosun will always have that first move because this Fanny was able to force some a response from Hakim. And now it's going to wait for the purple buff. And Game1 would, see you soon, in fact, taking control of the Lord.
I mean, with the position of Game1 Esports, even if they hit the Abyssal Arrow, I'm not sure if they're close enough to follow up with it, right? I mean, it's quite far, and even if they follow up, there could be a moment of disaster where Season can just turn things around immediately. Meanwhile, Season with Boxy, with the flicker, with the implosion, can immediately at any given moment make the first move to be able to catch anybody out of Game1 Esports. And look at the lot, it's gonna be quite free for Season.
Yeah, no intention to contest at all. Boxy, he's just gonna slowly push the rest of GMX away. Now with the Lord coming in from the mid side, GMX, they will have to somehow try and hold the structures. The bottom wave has been set up by See You Soon.
Alright, so it's gonna be a battle of Abyssal Arrow as well as Implosion with the Sacred Hammer. Who's gonna hit it first? If let's say the Abyssal Arrow hits the perfect target, I'm pretty sure Game1 Esports gonna collapse. But if the Implosion comes in, Sealson is gonna collapse first.
And Boxy was able to snuff out Kim as well, so no more surprise engage from GMX. Kim to charge up. Potential engage goes in, the flicker to the back, hits 3 of them, but the follow-up needs to be there from GMX and they cannot find it. Not able to join the fight. Kabot using everything, the Land Shaker flicker to get the stun onto the back line, and that is it. Kim goes down first, GMX with a good engage, but they don't have follow-up. Stun though onto Trabot. MQT pumping on the damage, but it's not sufficient. The last inhibitor on the side of GMX has fallen. The pistol arrow, they're ever more important to land, but GMX just can't find the angle. See you soon. They have the man advantage. They're slowly working on the wave. Hakim dashes in with the final slash on the tree, but again, they need a follow-up, and Hakim cannot deliver. GMX will have to juggle this respawn timer. Kim will be back in 3, but they get the stun on the Jaja. Tutu to the back instantly. Jaja is already down. Kim now respawns, comes in with a conceal. Hakim buying time. Kim looking for another engage, but this time will not be able to find it.
Will not be able to find it, as well as Yusu will not be able to end this game. The Thorn Apart Memory is just going to clear out the wave immediately, but then again, Tuzu is going to come back online with the middle wave, trying to crash once again, trying to end this game. But look at Boxy.
Implosion this time completely misses, but he does have the immortality. Tuzu not able to connect 2 cables, but Kim will go down before his ultimate goes off. And again, they are just juggling the respawn timers. Unfortunately, Hakim ends up going down, and Tuzu finally finds the execution to the back. And Game1 is done. See you soon. In one fell swoop, takes the game.
I mean, to be fair, Game1 Esports did manage to put up a very valiant effort in terms of their own defensive gameplay. MQT on the back line, constantly clearing out the waves, constantly dishing out the damages, as well as using the Thorn Apart Memory to both clear out the minions and dish a good amount of damage to the enemy. But then again, as you mentioned, Seiyusu just juggling out the time, respawn time, going one by one and trying to get the win immediately after they know, okay, Hakim is not there anymore, Kim is out of skills, and that is the moment when they manage to get that win.
And I mean, this game has a lot of just big engage and even bigger counter engages. See you soon and GMX just going toe to toe. But again, see you soon at the very end, right? That Lord that was uncontested by GMX proved to be too much for GMX to handle. But even so, if all things considered, this is definitely a closer match than I anticipated when I came into the series.
I definitely agree. Props to Kim. There was one big moment from him. Managed to getting 3 members of See You Soon, but just too bad that InQT could not follow up with Thunderpop Memory with a bit of stacking as well. We might be able to get to see that highlight brought to you by Comp Asia right now. It was all See You Soon, not from the get-go, but I would say the majority of the moments was from them. And nonetheless, Game1 Esports had a brilliant moment where they managed to turn things around with their own wipeout coming up from InQT. Holding, again, that backline is his. He knows that he has the damages, he just needs to take good care of himself.
Man had a almost perfect game, right? And you know, credits to Kim as well. And these single target pickups are unstoppable from GMX. But unfortunately, towards the very end, they just ran out of steam. And look at that again, the juggling of the respawn timers. And this is also kind of a crucial moment. Kim gets the engage, but unfortunately dies before he could even get his ult off. And See You Soon finally able to break through the bulwark that is Game1 Esports, and MQT just has too much on his plate. See You Soon finally takes the game 15 minutes in.